Good morning. Incredible morning as we connect to the social media outlets across the world.
All guests are currently on mute head. To mute all guests, press pound. For open host options, press *0.
Good morning, awesome morning, incredible morning. See, we got a little static on the conference call line. Folks are just chiming in all over the country. Good morning, awesome morning, fantastic morning. Good morning, awesome morning, fantastic morning. We got some background noise. We can hear folks clearing their throats and stuff. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Good morning, awesome morning, fantastic morning, incredible morning. My name is Mr. C. I'd like to welcome you to the Mavette Way Mastermind Group Morning Podcast as we connect to masterminds across the world. Individuals who are excited about enhancing their ability to master their minds and master their money. That's a great thing. Individuals are looking to master their minds and master their money as we connect to entrepreneurs, investors across the world. One of the things that we always want to emphasize, we are investors and we love investing in businesses, in real estate, in the market, et cetera, et cetera. Also, we love investing in people. That's why each and every one of us contribute to this Mastermind podcast, because we understand the philosophy of if you give back, you'll get back. And by us sharing, educating, motivating, inspiring, and entertaining, it allows us to share the wealth across the world. I always like to start our morning off with the breakthrough thought of the day, which is coming from the book of Think and Grow Rich, author Napoleon Hill, which our mastermind group is built on, the 13 principles. The breakthrough thought of the day is, will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality? The breakthrough thought of the day: will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality. I'll say it one more time. Will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality, and why? We're always excited to share. I know a lot of individuals out there are dealing with multiple situations, whether it's a decrease in income because you're receiving now your unemployment benefits and it's not even close to what you used to make or used to making. A lot of individuals haven't even received their unemployment benefits yet. Or there's still individuals who are in limbo wondering if they're going to have a job or not. There are also individuals who are entrepreneurs who are dealing with situations or distractions that are stopping their business from flourishing like it would normally do. There's individuals who are entrepreneurs wondering if business is going to even survive. And we get that. And we're trying to contribute to the solution. We're not the solution, we're just trying to contribute to the solution. And it's always easier said than done. It's always easier said than done. But the reality is still the reality. And the reality is this: you create your own reality with your subconscious mind. This is a different way of thinking, maybe for many individuals, but it is one of the solutions. You create your own reality with your subconscious mind. And that's significant because, especially with this time, it's extremely important to connect with the Creator and the Creator in you. I'm going to say that slower. It's important for you to connect with the Creator and the Creator in you. There are different components within you that have the ability to help you create, none more significant than the subconscious mind. And I try to make it simple by describing it in this way. You have the positive subconscious mind and you have the negative subconscious mind. Now, there are individuals who are much smarter than me. I'm not a motivational speaker, spiritual leader. There are individuals who are much smarter than me who are able to break it down more in depth. But I like to keep things simple. I believe in the KISS approach. Keep it simply simple. So you have the positive subconscious mind and negative subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is a significant internal force inside of you that gives you the ability to create the greatness that you desire. Now, within that infrastructure, if we want to define it as that, that's inside of you. Like anything, there's positive and then there's negative. Within the infrastructure, you have habits, positive and negative, or negative knowns, or positive knowns. We have also a component you might have heard of, which is extremely important, the paradigms. You have positive paradigms and negative paradigms. And it's not for you to understand everything, but what I would suggest doing, we have a training on June 20th, and we can break it down even further for you. This training is $500. This training is $500. However, listen, it's very important. Listen, because you just turned off because you heard $500. I'm going to give out 300 free tickets to this training on June 20th. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, I would definitely connect with the community coach, trainer, investor who's involved with our mastermind group, the Mavette Way Mastermind Group, and get a free ticket. And spend 5 hours with us. It's a wealth power in 5 hours. It's a live stream that we're going to do. And we're going to teach you how to strengthen your wealth power, because it is in you. You were born to succeed, however programmed to fail. And we give you a stronger understanding on how to overcome the adversities that you could be facing right now. One thing we believe, you're in business for yourself, but it's better to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We believe you can't do things by yourself. It's best to work with like-minded individuals who have a positive mental attitude and a superior state of mind. Individuals who always believe that they can better their best. Individuals who understand the dynamics of the super subconscious mind, or you might have heard of infinite intelligence, or the I am, God. So the objective is to cleanse the blockage between you and the Creator, which allows the Creator to transition to what we call the sixth sense. I like to call it the highest spiritual sixth sense. Transition into that subconscious mind, which is the Creator in you. The subconscious mind is the Creator in you. Now, the challenge with that is it can create positive, but also can create negative things that you define as being negative. I can't define it, you define it. Well, what's negative? Okay, let's evaluate this. Do you like the way you're living? Yes or no? Are you living the way you want to live? Yes or no? Would you like to live better in 2020? Yes or no? So let's define negative. Well, negative is based on the obstacles that are stopping you from living the way you want to live. Negative is defined on the obstacles that are stopping you from living the way you want to live. Negative is defined on the things that are stopping you from living better in 2020. That's negative. What they are, you know more than I do. What they are, you do know more than I do. Because one of the things you're going to understand, you do have a conscious mind. A conscious mind understands what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. You understand this. A lot of people do things that they shouldn't be doing, and your conscious mind identifies you shouldn't be doing it, but why do you still do it? Because the Creator is in you, which is the subconscious mind. That's why. That's the simple version. But let's define what subconscious mind is. It's the entity that creates positive and negative. So if you're doing something that you know you should not be doing, it's the negative subconscious mind. So how do we change that? We strengthen the positive subconscious mind. I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. But go read Think and Grow Rich. All I know is this book was released during the Great Depression, as they defined it back then. And they said it was the worst depression of its kind. And every 10 to 12, 13 years, history always repeats itself where there's always a downturn in the economy. Right now, we're experiencing that downturn, and it was predicted, not because everybody's so smart. I predicted it, but not because Mr. C is so smart. Just look at history. History always repeats itself. Even this pandemic, go look at history. You will see individuals that trip me out. I just do research. And I like athletics, and right now they're talking about the NBA coming back. I like professional basketball, and they're talking about utilizing Disney World and their sports facility to cater to the NBA. So they're still thinking about how they're going to put everything together. I just did a little research on different events, and I came across a picture in the early 1900s of an event that individuals were attending, and guess what they all had on? They had on masks. Why? Because it was during a pandemic. See, folks don't realize there was viruses before this virus. And guess what? Shh, don't tell nobody. Folks was wearing masks. Oh, you thought this was new? Go check your history. You'll see pictures of folks I seen this one event anyway. I didn't have a chance to dig deep, but I was tripping. I was like, sitting in the crowd, watching the event, and everybody had masks on. Early 1900s. History always repeats itself. Know what else is going to repeat itself? Every time there's a downturn in the economy, there's always a major income increase for many individuals who are prepared for it. The good news is a lot of those individuals were not in that income bracket that has shown a powerful income. What do you mean, Mr. C? Well, there are 5% of the people, they say, control 95% of wealth. People keep changing numbers, but whatever. Let's just use 5%. And in the 95 percentile, there's low-income money earners, middle income money earners, and high-income money earners based on just a definition. Well, what happens is, because for whatever reason, individuals who are in the low and middle income money earner categories, just for whatever reason, they get it. And they see a movement, and because they are now coming up with great ideas, there's individuals who are in the low or middle right now coming with great ideas. There was an imbalance, but now there's an imbalance, and Mother Nature is now balancing. So those individuals in low and middle, like, wait a minute, I got a great idea. So as people transition out of the 5% and out of the high 95%, their positions have to be replaced. I know I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. So you get individuals who are in the 95% who are now moving up to the 5% because there's individuals who are in the 5% just weren't prepared for whatever reason. And they're moving down either to 95% or to the middle class or even the lower class. There's some folks that just will not recover. And I was one of those individuals. I was in a higher money class. And when the economy hit me, I lost everything mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. I was diagnosed as being financially depressed. I had to start all over. Many of you individuals know what I'm talking about. High 6-figure and 7-figure money earners, you know who you are. Like, oh, shoot, man, I was a millionaire and I lost everything. Oh, my God. Or high 6-figure or middle 6 figures and it was gone. Those $1 million, $2 million, $3 million homes. That's what's happening right now. But there has to be a balance. So infinite intelligence and Mother Nature are working on the same level. So great ideas are now simulating. Why? Because there's folks right now sitting at home who got fear, who got doubt, who got skepticism. But just like there's negative, there's positive. There's folks at home right now thinking of some incredible ideas right now. There's some folks that are coming up with multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar ideas right now. That will manifest. And guess what? They will think and grow rich. So you might have a great idea. You might have a great concept. Let us help you. Go get this book. If anything, go get this book. This has to be in your library. And just don't get it electronically. I agree you should get it, but also go buy the book. Order it. Make sure it's delivered to you. Why? So you can spend time with the Creator and you. Because there's blockage between you and your Creator. You want to connect infinite intelligence, super subconscious mind. I am God. You want to connect. There's a blockage going on. And it's because they blocked you. Who are they? I don't know who they are, but they know who they are. It's based on 5 sensory data. There's positive 5 sensory data and negative 5 sensory data. Well, the negative 5 sensory data is data that's blocking you from connecting you to the Creator. I'm crazy, don't pay attention to me. What's 5 sensory data? What you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. That 5 sensory data either can enhance and strengthen the positive paradigm or detract and weaken the positive paradigm to create a strong negative paradigm. It's a time to learn this stuff, especially if you got a great idea. Because if you got a great idea, you're going to need guidance. Yeah, you can get knowledge. You need specialized knowledge to help you with your guidance. That's what you're going to get from 5 sensory data. But more importantly, you need guidance on how to get from where you are right now to where you want to go. Now, you can use the guidance of man. And a lot of people can be rich that way. But have you reached your full potential if you have not sought the guidance of the Creator energy? As Napoleon Hill says, the infinite intelligence of God. Infinite intelligence. So you can focus on the intelligence of man, or you can focus on the infinite intelligence of God. Let me repeat that. You can focus on the infinite intelligence. I'm not a spiritual leader. This is business. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. This is a different perspective. Oh, you can't be talking about God and money. Why? He created money. What? Oh, I'm not going to talk about something that the Creator created. Everything on this planet He created. Matter of fact, nothing's been created, nothing's been destroyed because He already created it. That's too deep for you, I know. It's all good. I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. But I'm just telling you. People are looking at, look at me, for example. I'm investing in $1 million personal websites for my personal CCTIs and turned an investment club from 10,000 to 200,000 and told some of my colleagues, look, you want to get in? And they said, yeah, how much is it? And I said, free. They're like, oh, I'm in. And we're going to turn it into $1 million. Matter of fact, I'm going to do 4 more. And I got a special going on for my teams. Anybody who helps 12 individuals helps, because our philosophy is based on giving back to give back. So I'm rewarding individuals who give this mastermind opportunity to individuals. And when I mean give them the opportunity to succeed. We're business entrepreneurs. Don't make money, don't make sense. But you can give this knowledge to individuals and give a strategy and give resources and tools and a plan of execution. I'm going to repeat that because I just gave you a major combination to potentially help your business: knowledge, strategy, resources, tools, a plan of execution. And we have the tools and the strategy and the resources. And the knowledge. Knowledge not just based on the physical, but based on the spiritual. You guys heard of the law of attraction? Yeah, I've heard of the law of attraction, but have you heard of the law of vibration? Yeah, I kind of, or no. Well, bottom line is the law of attraction is secondary. The law of vibration is primary. It's real simple. You know, your conscious mind will know, okay, watch this. If you're feeling bad, is your vibration, like really depressed, you're down, is your vibration high or low? Pick. See, you know, it's low. Well, how to get your vibration high? Well, you got to feel better. You got to be happy. Wow, you know this stuff. Now apply that to making money. So what do you mean? If you can increase your vibration, that means you can increase your connection with infinite intelligence, with the I am, with God, to get the guidance on what you need to do to think and grow rich. I'm crazy, don't pay attention. I just gave you the elementary version for your business. What I just gave you, a lot of individuals have taken it and grown multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar businesses, which I'm doing. I'm growing a billion-dollar business. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Why? Because my philosophy is if somebody else can do it, I can do it. It is that simple. And when you understand the law of attraction is secondary and the law of vibration is primary, and you understand that nothing is bigger than your creator. When you understand nothing is bigger than your creator, that means nothing is bigger than you. Never put man before you. You put yourself before man. Easier said than done. So we're going to help you every morning, Monday through Friday, with this free podcast, where the objective first is to get you to think. Think about what? To connect to infinite intelligence to help you manifest the greatness that you desire. And you desire greatness. Why? Because you're attracted to greatness. A lot of people are watching or have watched the Michael Jordan, as they call it, documentary, The Last Dance. And individuals from all walks of life, especially individuals in sports, it's not just basketball, baseball, football, hockey, everybody who's an athlete, especially professional athletes, there is a major admiration to what? Greatness. That's why everyone watches. You admire Greatness. You know why you admire greatness? Shh, don't tell nobody. Because greatness is in you. You just haven't manifested to its full capacity. So you're really not just admiring them, you're admiring you, and you don't even know it. It's just in you. That's what the Creator gave you. Greatness. Just somewhere along the way, they, and I don't know who they are, but they know who they are, got you thinking that you ain't great. So we're gonna help. We're not the total solution. We're here to contribute to the solution. And then we're gonna help by saying, not only that, here's some money. Why? Because we got access to over 200 banks across the country. We're here to help our country because our country needs help. So instead of talking about it, we're being about it. So we got access to over 200 banks across the country, what allows you to work not on a retail level, but on a wholesale level. When you go through the front door of the banks and they say no, we say, why don't we go through the back door, take it all the way up to the top, and let's turn no into yes. Well, how can you do that? Well, give you a free wealth blueprint and a strategy on how to build your profile so you can obtain the money that you desire. It ain't that hard. It's hard work, but it's hard work that you enjoy. See, when you're really in touch with infinite intelligence, you enjoy hard work. You ever heard of no pain, no gain? Well, you enjoy the pain. One thing, if you follow the late, great Mr. Kobe Bryant, he said, you got to love the process. You got to love the pain. How can you love the pain? When you get to that next level, you appreciate the journey. But that's a higher level of thinking because no one want to even think about love and pain. But believe me, that's the Mamba mentality, where you got to love the process to get to what you want. So here's the process. This is part of the process. This could potentially help you, but I do know if you're not organized or structured, this could help you. So we're going to do the 3-minute meditation. It's significant. I don't have time this morning, but you want to create an emotion, go read the book. You want to emotionalize everything. You want to visualize everything. Well, start with emotion. Then connect to the Creator, whoever your Creator might be or whatever, or what type of energy you might define it to be, and go through the process. But there has to be a connection. And connection just can't happen like this. Connection has to happen through repetition. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Then boom, you're going to go into your affirmations where you verbally should speak things into existence. You heard about this stuff. But were you really taught the combination, and were you really taught that you have to be consistent and focus? Well, it's tough to focus right now. Exactly. That's why it's great to be in things for yourself, but not by yourself. Because when you're with a group of individuals who are focusing, it brings up your focus. I'm just saying. So if you're with individuals who have no focus, guess what? You ain't going to be focused. If we're with individuals who are broke, guess what? You're going to be broke. If you're with individuals who are always complaining, guess what? You always going to complain. If you're with individuals that got fear, doubt, and skepticism, you're always going to have that. If you're with individuals that are always blaming somebody else for their situation, like the government and the president, then you're going to be like that. Instead of saying, forget that. If it is to be, it's up to me. But that takes a higher level of thinking. I'm just saying I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. You determine your own destiny because you're great. What? You're going to let somebody who's great tell you what to do? Or are you going to be great and tell the greatness what to do? See, that's what you're doing. You say, I'm great, and you go to the greatness, and you say, greatness, this is what I want. The greatness said, hey, I've been looking for you. Great looks for great. Did you hear what I said? Great looks for great. That's why individuals who are in the NBA or who were in the NBA admiring Michael Jordan, they would consider to be great because they made the NBA, but they go seek great. And guess what? Great respects great. I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. You're great. Just start there. I don't care where you at in life, what your situation is, I'm going to define you as great. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a title. You're a king, you're a queen. When you say king or queen, that means you're great. Let's add millionaire in there. Millionaire, king, and queen. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop Mr. Mensah. Millionaire Barry Mensah, how are you today?
Doing great, Mr. C. Thanks for asking yourself.
Oh, I'm fantastic. Millionaire Mr. Mensah, could you help everybody with the 3-minute meditation, please?
Certainly. Good morning. Welcome to the Mastermind Group Millionaire Crusader Community Coach and Investor Call. We're going to start with our 3-minute meditation. The first minute will connect and reconnect with our Creator. The second minute will take out our Millionaire Toolkit, which we write on a daily basis, our affirmations, the things we say we want to accomplish, the things we say we'll put in the time, energy, effort, and actions along with the blessings of the Creator to make happen. In the third minute, we will mentally see ourselves sitting in front of our $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, watching our affirmations become reality, watching positive impact on family, friends, loved ones, community, both physical, mental, spiritual, and financial, here in the United States, but also across God's creation, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll take out our Millionaire Toolkit and review our affirmations, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Five, 4, 1. For our final minute, we'll mentally see ourselves in front of our $1 million movie theater, look at that big screen, watching the affirmations become reality, watching the positive impact of our imagination flourishing, coming blossoming, and seeing results. And we're just so excited as we see what's happening and taking place. And also remembering, realizing the power of the Creator and helps us move in positive fashion, positive results, starting in 5, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you, Mr. C.
Excellent. Luke 6:38. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it'll be measured back to you. Miss Elaine, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you, Millionaire. Elaine Lang, could you help us with the Mavette Way 10 Commandments, please?
Good morning. Great morning, Mr. C. Absolutely, absolutely. The Mavette Way Declaration. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The Mavette Way 10 Commandments. Okay. Number 1, we all have struggles. Regardless of our struggles, we make things happen as a team. Number 2, you can't cash in on good intentions. Only results count. We as a team get results. Number 3 is not excuses. They get you focused, legitimate form. And we as a team don't accept legitimate excuses. Number 4, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. As a team, we absolutely make money. Number 5, we believe in the Mavette Way, mind, vision, energy, and technology. Number 6, we focus as a team, not on what we can't do, but what we can do. Number 7, as a team, we work on it to make it happen. Number 8, as a team, we focus on ETC's estimated time payments. ETC's got the cash every week. Number 9, as a team, we go to the Mavette Way and CEBA Community Empowerment Business Academy Advanced Training. And number 10, we focus as a team not on what we focus as a team on being personal credit worthy, business credit worthy, and making the millionaire circle. Well, where is your focus? Back to you, Billionaire, Mr. C.
Thank you so much. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Millionaire. Ebony Richards, how are you this morning? Could you help us with the breakthrough declaration and help those folks who have incredible ideas and encourage them and let them know that their breakthroughs will manifest? Good morning, Millionaire Ebony.
Great morning, Billionaire. I absolutely can. The Mavette Way Declaration. I declare breakthroughs are coming to the Mavette family community. Sudden bursts of God's goodness. Not a trickle, not a stream, but a flood of God's power. A flood of wisdom, a flood of favor. The Mavette family are breakthrough-minded millionaires. We are expecting God to overwhelm us with His goodness and amaze us with favor. This is the Mavette Way Declaration. Back to you, Billionaire Mr. C.
Excellent. Well done. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Millionaire Deborah Day. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you as well, Millionaire.
Could you help us with the breakthrough declaration? Also, we're going to get to the breakthrough thought of today. We're going to make sure everybody understands it. I'm going to repeat it a few times so we can allow everybody to meditate and get a perspective of what we're talking about this morning. And the breakthrough thought is this: will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality? Repeat, will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality? One more time. Will followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality? So let's see what the breakthrough team has in reference to the breakthrough thought of today. And also, let's acknowledge who's on the call, Miss Day.
All right, well, let's see what our COO has to say. Millionaire Mentor, please take the floor.
Morning, Mavette family, guests and visitors. in reference to followers respect a leader who does not have a pleasing personality. In general, my response would be, it's very, very difficult to do that because a person like that, you never know which way the winds are going to blow when they walk through the door. This day and I just recently had a conversation, and she was talking about the fact of my calmness, and I was trying to explain to her that while she has seen me go from 0 to 100 even with my brother, it's taken a lot of years, a lot of work, etc., to maintain a personality response to situations. More importantly, some people are very loud and boisterous in terms of situations, and it basically takes away from the calmness, the peace, the serenity of the organization. And basically, there's an old saying that you attract more flies with honey than with vinegar, and that's always kind of stuck in the back of my mind, trying to respond to individuals the way I like to be responded to, but understanding that everybody does have a different personal touch. But pleasing personalities are very, very important in terms of organizational structure and building. I'm a vet for Lower Morning Millionaire Crusader Community Coach, Trainer, Investor, because today is a fantastic day to be out in the community sharing information, sharing resources, showing how to invest $1 for a tremendous return. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah.
Awesome. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Elaine, please take the floor.
Great morning, community. Yes, you have to have a pleasing personality to gain the respect, because that's what you're going to attract. If you don't have a pleasing personality, you're going to attract people just like that. And it's a give. You get what you give. And it will, when you focus on having a pleasing personality, you will attract people that have a pleasing personality and are easy to work with, and vice versa. So yes, it is required to get respect from your followers. Absolutely. And I am a vet for Lower Morning Millionaire Coach, Trainer, Crusader, Investor, because I will help 2 people or more get the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah.
Awesome. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Steve, please take the floor.
Yes, good morning. I am in a little bit of contrast with my fellow 2 millionaires prior to me in the fact that I think you can effectively lead, even if your personality isn't something that I would aspire to be. Bottom line is, if you're teaching me exactly how to be successful, and I'll have to dismiss your the way that you act and the way that you present yourself. If your information is effective, it has leadership skills. There's some people that I've had teachers who I thought were disgusting in the way that they presented, but I learned from them. So I think that you can lead, but it's I prefer obviously people that can. I mean that know how to deal with others with more respect. But I can deal with people that don't display that same type of respect. I'm a vet for Lower Morning Millionaire Crusader Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I too show 2 individuals and 2 businesses on this day how to get the money through our phenomenal program. Back to you later, Deborah.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire DeShawn, please take the floor.
Good morning, millionaires and billionaires. That's a great question. Can followers respect a leader that does not have a pleasing personality? I have to say, technically, yes. And what I mean by that is this. I've had respect for leaders that I've worked with
that did not have a pleasing personality because I respected their skills. And I respected the fact that no matter what their personality was like, I could still learn from them, develop those same skills, and add those skills to my repertoire. So for that, I respect them for their skills. Do I respect them as individuals? No, absolutely not. But do I respect them in the position that they're in, the office that they hold, or the skills that they bring to the table? Yes, I do. So it's kind of contradictory. I think that people who don't have a pleasing personality do have offsets that you can learn from and respect, whether it be, their character. They can not have a pleasing personality, but still be a person with integrity. So I respect people who have integrity. So it's kind of a combination answer of yes and no. I prefer people who have a pleasing personality because then it's more fun to spend more time around them and makes learning more fun, makes the project that we're working on more fun. So I prefer someone with a pleasing personality, absolutely. Do they have to have one for me to respect them as a leader? Not necessarily. I am an event below morning millionaire community coach, trader, investor. I'm called to be financially free and support my neighbors in their financial freedom. And I will get 2 people and 2 businesses and more money today. Back to you, Millionaire Day.
Awesome. Thank you, Millionaire. We have guests on this morning. We have Millionaire Chiquita, Millionaire Ebony, Millionaire Monty. Welcome to the call. And if you are a guest on the line and your name wasn't called, we would like to welcome you to the call as well. And, that question is definitely something else. It makes me think about the different personalities that we coach on. We coach on bold personalities and how to understand different personalities. So we coach on bold personalities. We coach on dazzling personalities. We coach on caring personalities. And we coach on analytical personalities. And I can identify through coaching who we're dealing with. And it helps you get through life easier if you know how to identify these different personalities. For me, I think that you have to have a balance. It's just not a one-way swing. You have to have a balance, meaning that you definitely have to be bold, and you definitely have to be pleasing. And sometimes that's a balance between 2 different personalities. You have to have a caring personality as well, and you have to have all 4. So a pleasing personality, it just really determines what is a pleasing personality to that person, to that one individual. But if you have a balance, because sometimes you have to, in sense of better words, you have to let people know when they're wrong and when they're not. And sometimes that don't always come across pleasing. You have to let someone know or check someone as a leader that does not always come across pleasing. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a pleasing personality. You can also have what we call a dazzling personality, someone who is fun, someone who is inspiring, inspirational, someone who have a people's personality, people skills, and deal with people very well. So for me, you have to have a balance of all 4 personalities in order to gain respect. It's just not a pleasing personality. Because to me, if you just have a pleasing personality, you're a caring person only, or you're dominant is caring. And most people won't follow someone who has a dominant, caring personality. So that's my take on it, Mr. C. Let's see what Napoleon Hill has to say. I'm a millionaire crusader, coach, trainer, investor, because I know that I have been chosen to inspire, and I'll get to more people the money today. Back to you, Billionaire.
Excellent. We are achieving our objective, which is to get people to think. You know, the great thing about personalities, and I'll piggyback on what Deborah said, everyone has their own different personality on what they're attracted to and what they're not attracted to. This is not a one size fits all. This is not a one thought process fits all. That's why Napoleon Hill, if you hear him speak, and I would highly suggest listening to some of his recordings, he always leaves room for adjustment. He never says, this is the way to do it. But what he has done is given individuals the direction to think. One of the things I always say is don't look for perfection, look for direction. It's extremely important. Thinking in the right direction. Now let me repeat that. Thinking in the right direction. But what's the right direction? It's real simple. The right direction is the greatness that you desire. So let's take a look at what Napoleon Hill has to say based on the 13 principles. Oh, I messed up a little bit because I clicked on the wrong thing, but we're good. I know how to get back to it. Don't worry about it, because I want to make sure for our new viewers and listeners, that they know what chapter we're on and what principle. We're on chapter 7, organized planning, the crystallization of desire into action, which is the 6th step towards riches. And right now, within the chapter, we are in the major attributes of a leader. And yesterday we talked about the habit of doing more than paid for. Now we're talking about a pleasing personality. And it says, a pleasing personality. No slovenly, careless person can become a successful leader. Leadership calls for respect. Followers will not respect a leader who does not grade high on all the factors of a pleasing personality. We'll repeat that. Where it says a pleasing personality. No slovenly, careless person can become a successful leader. Leadership calls for respect. Followers will not respect a leader who does not grade high on all of the factors of a pleasing personality. So that's how Napoleon Hill has, not just how he thinks, data that he's received from individuals who would be considered extremely successful, individuals who basically created our financial structure and even our financial economy back in the day. 20-year study on individuals like Andrew Carnegie, Theodore Roosevelt, Rockefeller, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So this is our chat room. We're going to acknowledge the individuals who are affirming, who are focusing on strengthening their positive subconscious mind, understanding that when you strengthen that, you strengthen your connection with the Creator. Here's my affirmation. I always like to lead by example. In the name of the I Am, infinite intelligence, highest holy spiritual sixth sense, assert your own energy source if it's not the I Am. And highest spiritual sixth sense. I mean, you could just use this as an example, use it to motivate you. Take over my subconscious mind with my considered cooperation. I have almighty power working at the basis of my life, then have the ability to manifest anything I desire into its physical realm, that I can do anything I ought to do, go anywhere I ought to go, create any wealth I ought to create, and be anything I ought to be. I cannot be defeated. Let's look at the individuals who are affirming, who are strengthening their subconscious mind, their positive subconscious mind. We are in one accord. We're blessed and highly favored with the Creator, Chiquita White, Anisha Moore, Monte Gilliam, Deborah Day, Barry Menser, Bertil Jean Pierre, DeShawn Sweeney, Darryl Mooney, Ebony Richards, Shanice Nicole, Stephen Smith. Ask and will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will open. When you financially empower yourself, when you financially empower your community, you financially empower yourself. We believe on the give back to get back philosophy. A lot of folks say, Mr. C, does this work? Well, I'll give you an example of how it works for me and for a few others. Right here, I turned 10,000 to 200,000 based on the dynamics of turning desire into a burning desire. Turn 10,000 to 200,000. I predict it will grow into millions. That's my prediction, but I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. I'm choosing 9 friends because I'm building another investment group. And this is the first one we built. If you can see, this is a platform. We have a professional trader trading for us. If you take a quick look over here, matter of fact, we'll enlarge it for us. As you see, that's 200,000 right here. So we have a professional trader that's doing day trading on the behalf of 10 individuals, and I happen to be one of 10. And I'm building 4 more. It's great to be a CCTI in our mastermind group. Why? Because any individual who helps 12 individuals join, the next 9 who help 12 individuals become CCTIs, which are community coach trainer investors, which are trainers, hear this, who are investing, trainers, coach trainer, investors who are training on how to coach communities. Reverse it. On what? Personal growth, financial education, and wealth creation. Teaching communities on how to think for themselves. Now, can we save everybody? No. However, all it takes is one individual who wants to be a leader and groom that individual to be who they were born to be, which is a great king or a great queen. When we start thinking for ourselves and stop letting other individuals, other organizations, or even your government think for you, watch what happens. It's not based on the money. Not even based on how many businesses you have. It's based on the thought process that got you the money. What's the thought process? Here it is, real simple. Here we go. Ready? There it is. I am and I have riches in health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. When you put the I am first, it is. When you put the I have after that, you possess. Now you make the decision on what you want. You make the decision. That's what your Creator gave to you. That's what infinite intelligence, super subconscious mind, the I am God has given you. The ability to make your own choice. Yes, you've been beat down a little bit. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. Just so you know. Yeah, there might be a recession. Yeah, there might be a pandemic. Yeah, you're wondering what's happening in the political world. But the great news is one thing you do have that they cannot take literally. They might think they're taking it, but you can flip it on their asses. I'm just playing with you. You can flip it around. One thing you got that you can flip around and take full control over is your mind. You might have lost your mind temporarily, but it's time to get it back. Do you agree or disagree? Look at you. Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. C. You right. And for those of you who don't think I'm right, it's just a matter of time. The most important thing you can possess is your mind. You've heard a long time ago the slogan, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Also, a mind is a terrible thing to lose. But you can get it back. You know why? Because it's great to be asleep and have dreams. But it's so much better to be awake and watch your dreams come true. 3 types of individuals in this world: people make things happen, people watch things happen, and people who say what happened. It's an honor and a privilege to spend time with millionaire kings and millionaire queens who are making things happen. Be blessed. We'll see you